What you're about to watch is my reaction to last week's chapter that aired on Rooster Teeth's site that you can go watch for yourself, and then come back here to see my reaction to it. Thank you so much for watching, and enjoy the reaction. Welcome back to some more RWBY Volume 5, Chapter 11, The More the Merrier. So we're back from the little break, the 1 week break they took over Christmas and everything. I'm super pumped. I cannot wait to see what happens. So the big theory still in my head is if Blake's timeline is going to intersect with Ruby's timeline, basically. Because if you don't know, my theory on that is like Blake's dad keeps saying like 2 weeks from now, that kind of thing. But in the same episode, Crow said 2 days to the attack, or whatever. So like their timelines are different, I think. So, and I haven't read too much on other people's theories, and I like to have that just my own theories kind of thing. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see because we have 4 more episodes, this one included. So we have this one and 3 more for the 14th. Yeah, episode 14 is gonna be the final one. So this is like prime time to start the attack, right? Like this is like it's going down. Like either this episode or next episode. Like it's going to happen. So it's gonna be awesome either way to see what happens, really. So without further ado, let's jump into it, shall we? Here we go. Episode 11. Let's go. Alright. Where do we start off? Oh, snap. Or the moon phases. I don't think we've ever seen that moon phase before. That's cool. Here we go. This is the night. So we are gonna kick off right where it's gonna like... Oh my gosh. Oh, it's our tower. That's cool. Alright. What is gonna happen? Obviously it's a trap, we know that. But I don't know who's gonna be here for the trap. Ooh, that's a cool statue. Lionheart. Oh god. This is the room, isn't it? Minus that thing.
For, coming. There.
He's got an arm thing.
More of you than last time.
You know what they say, the more the merrier. So what's going on with the council?
Why
Is that a shield?
did you bring your weapons?
What? Leo, we're huntsmen. You okay?
Of course, sorry. Just haven't had my evening coffee.
Look, it's nice to see you, but
There's
we
a
got
Raven.
work to do. Are we
She's
getting support
there.
from the council or not?
Oh my god, is Raven gonna fight?
Mom?
Oh my god, that was awesome.
Raven,
Yeah.
they really are magic.
Yeah.
If you're going to shoot me, shoot me. That was insulting.
What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing. You've been scheming, little brother. Planning to attack your own sister.
Leo, what have you done?
Leo did what any sane person would in his position. He looked at all the information he had in front of him, assessed the situation, and made a choice.
Bad one, but
And
yes.
it seems you
Sure.
all have too.
You have the Spring Maiden.
I do.
Then hand her over and let's work together. We can beat Salem.
All that time spent spying for Ozpin, and you still have no idea what you're dealing with.
Also, she
There
doesn't
is
know
no
Ozpin's
being
there, right?
Salem.
You're wrong. We've done things that most people would call impossible. And I know the only reason we were able to do it is because we didn't do it alone. We had people to teach us. People to help us. We had each other. Work with us. At least I know we'll have a better chance if we try together. Please.
She's not gonna go for it, but I think it might.
You sound just like your mother.
Yeah, that's. Oh!
Ruby!
Oh, she's gonna come through, isn't she, the maiden? No, no, Cinder!
Boys and girls.
Oh, she came through too.
Cinder.
Jesus.
Come on, guys. Is that any way to greet your old friends?
Everybody's
Mercury rematch. Who else is here?
Oh no.
Let me see what's Adam and all them. Oh,
The White Fang
God
is
damn it.
prepping demolition and securing the school grounds. No
So
one's
he-
getting in,
yeah,
and no one is getting out.
yeah. Oh my gosh, this is just like the opening. The opening had like this room style, like. Whoa, that's a lot of bombs. I mean, you only need like a couple on the bottom.
Are set, move back to perimeter watch.
It's a little overkill.
Haven falls.
This was all just a trap?
Yep.
It appears so.
Yes.
Raven, tell me, how long have you been with them?
Aw, don't
Very
take it
recently.
personally, little bird. Your sister was a recent addition. The lion, on the other hand. Entrance into the Vital Festival was a real treat.
Wow.
Leonardo's been sending
That
Salem
makes sense,
all
though.
sorts of information for a very, very long time.
God damn it.
Isn't that right, Professor?
Stop it.
That makes perfect
With
sense,
you.
though. That's how they got admission.
You sit on the Mistral Council. You had information on every huntsman and huntress in the kingdom, and you gave it all to her. I couldn't find any of them, because you let her kill them.
Oh, now, don't beat yourself up about it, Lionheart. I'm sure Tyrion and Hazel would have found them on their own eventually.
What is wrong with you?
John talks for the first time.
How
for a
can
little while.
you be so broken inside? To take so many lives, and then come here and rub it in our faces like it's something to be proud of?
John?
All with that damn smile on your face!
Everybody stay calm.
Oh, this is gonna be a big fight. There's no way to go around it.
I'm gonna make you pay for what you did! Do you hear me?
Kid,
Well, say something!
Who are you again?
Wow. Wow. Oh, jeez, John. That's new.
John!
Ooh. All right, big battle. Here we go. Oh, there's Mercury.
You're not getting
Emerald.
near her.
Mercury and Yang are gonna rematch, definitely, 100%. Yep, it's happening right now. Here we go.
Hey there, Blondie.
Yeah.
I'm thinking you owe me an apology for my leg. Don't you think?
Take out the heiress. Don't bother wasting your power. She's not worth it.
Weiss and Vernal. And Crow.
but this, you've crossed the line.
Sorry, brother. Sometimes family disappoints you like that.
We're not family anymore.
Were we ever?
I thought so,
Oh, damn.
but I guess I was wrong.
Yeah, so Weiss and Vernal. Jesus, that fight. Oh my gosh.
Let's see what the Schnee name really means.
Just
I'm
two of
more
them.
than a name.
I thought she had like, you know, one of those guns or whatever, but she had two. Oh man, you need a big summon. So he is gonna have to fight him. Yeah, I was gonna say Hazel, or no?
Don't wish
Oh,
it
the
for
trailer,
either.
the opening.
Nor I.
Both these. Yeah.
Will if you're with her.
Okay, so Ozpin versus Lionheart, I guess.
Very well then.
Oh Jesus. So is that a shield? I'm trying to figure out what that might be.
Young man, I don't know who you are or what you think you're doing, but for your sake, I suggest you leave. Now.
Is Ozpin gonna like gain control for a second? It is a shield. A dust shield, it looked like.
That's enough!
Different elements, maybe? Yup. Oh snap, that was kinda cool. He just took the brunt of it. Does he recognize the aura color?
Ozpin?
Not quite.
So he's fighting on his own, it's not Ozpin doing it. That's awesome. Because he needs that, because Ozpin keeps taking control and like talking for himself kind of thing. So Ozpin does need to talk, or Oscar does need to talk for himself. And fight for himself.
Be back, but you made it here. You found Crow. How?
Leo, what happened to you?
Wait. You can't have had this form for long. You're not really Ozpin right now. Boy. Child.
He's got a tail. Okay.
If I deliver you
Lionheart
to
does.
Salem, she'll have to be pleased with me. And I can finally get out of all of this. I can finally be free.
Never be free. You joined her.
What do I do?
Fight.
Yep. He's not gonna help too much. Because Ozpin could take control and just fight for him, but that's not what Oscar needs. Oscar needs to fight for himself. That was cool jumping though on her part. Oh snap. You need to summon! Come on, Weiss! Yes! Summon! What up, Knight? Oh, snap! Jesus! Cut through the barrier and the Knight.
Don't think I'm going to let you take the easy way out.
Those things are pretty badass.
I'm starting to remember you. You're the dense one that can't tell when he's out of his league.
Jesus. Come on, RWBY, stay focused. Jesus.
I don't care about Salem, but I owe Cinder everything. You want to fight her that bad? Be my guest.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, jeez, that was close. Almost shot RWBY. Ouch. Did she get hit there? I think she did. She heard. Yeah, I think she got hit. This fight scenes are awesome. Come on, summon, summon, summon. Jesus. You hear her scream.
Are you gonna let her die too?
Stop messing with me!
If that's what you want.
Damn. Legit fire sword. Oh, that stance. RWBY. Oh. Oh my gosh. Jean took the chance. Oh my god. That was so close.
Did you think you actually had a chance against me? You?
Come on, Jean. You need to, you need like your semblance. Your semblance, bro. Come on.
If I die buying them time, then it's worth it. They're the ones that matter.
That's a bit like the opening there with the Red and Nora.
You think so?
Oh god.
No.
Oh, Weiss. Weiss, 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 Weiss. No! No! It's not a vital organ, but at the same time, no! Weiss. That's where they end it. Oh my god. Like, okay. It wasn't a vital organ. It wasn't by her heart or anything. It was just like through the side, like on her belly kind of thing. She could live from that. The spear was made of fire, so it could have cauterized like the inside, like. Rooster Teeth, why? Why? Playing with my emotions. Alright. So as I expected, the fight has started. That's one thing that I was expecting this episode or next episode. It just kicked off right away, like from beginning to end. Like it was like the night. It was the night the battle was going down, basically. No Blake stuff, which makes me think her timeline is going to intersect with Ruby's and all that kind of stuff here in a couple episodes, maybe next episode or something like that. Because they said they were 2 weeks away, and the battle's happening right now. So 2 weeks is like a long time to travel and everything. So if they have a boat captain, like they were saying last episode, then they can get there within that time probably. Just go straight there, you know, like no detours or like no weird travel plans, whatever. Just have the boat, travel right to Mistral. I'm not sure if they can get right to Mistral via boat, but I'm sure they could figure something out in 2 weeks. So, yeah. Oh my gosh. So, Weiss was having such a problem summoning. I feel like she was trying to summon too big, right? Like, she was trying to summon the knight multiple times, and she just couldn't do it. Vernal just kept stopping it or interrupting her focus, you know, that kind of thing. I mean, I know, like, in terms of, like, combat skill and everything like that, Vernal is far superior in combat than Weiss is, seeing how she's a bandit, and she fights all the time, and she's, like, a maiden. She wasn't even using maiden skills, like, in this battle. She was just using her raw fighting style kind of thing. She wasn't even using, like, you know, whatever. She might have used it when she cut through the ice barrier that Weiss put up when she was trying to summon the knight the first time. I think that was like a laser beam or something like that, but it could have been her weapon that did that. Anyways, so yeah, Vernal is far superior to in combat skill than Weiss is. So Weiss was kind of like up against a wall basically. Cinder and Jean, same thing. Jean's like he's come a long way, but he's definitely not enough to take down Cinder himself. Oh, Ruby, I want to see a scene again. Jesus, her eyes. Because she got knocked out. But see, that's one thing too. It hurt her arm. Cinder's arm. So it makes me wonder if her arm is still frozen. Like, underneath the robe, you know, whatever. Because I oh my gosh, how long back or how far back was that when I suggested that? That was a long time ago, I think, when I was like first suggested that. My suggestion or my theory, whatever, on it is her arm is very messed up or frozen still from Ruby's silver-eyed state. So this makes sense, like her doing the silver-eyed thing, not succeeding, but just doing enough of a Silveride like ability to make Cinder kind of spaz out. You know, like it's happening again. You know, kind of thing, like PTSD kind of thing. But I was for sure thinking we might get to see what it looks like underneath her mask, because her mask is like, you know, the X thing or whatever, and so maybe this side of the face is also frozen like her arm might be, kind of thing. But she was only holding her arm and not her head. But I mean, Tyrion and all of them did say she took your eye, kind of thing. So I think her eye is gone, like, completely. Maybe she got frozen, like, kind of part way, and she had to literally, like, rip herself out in order to, you know, get free of Beacon Tower and everything. But I don't know. Yeah, when they walked in this town hall bit, whatever, it's very reminiscent of the actual opening. I'll play the opening right here without music, just so I can show you guys what I mean. So there's Hazel and all them. Blake hasn't come yet. I'm trying to get to the part. There's Raven. That Raven bit was actually pretty cool. Because they swooped down and like transported behind Lionheart. I wonder why they're not actually. Oh, this bit. See, like that hammer thing, and then when he was, when Nora smacked on the hammer, Hazel blocked it and tossed her to the side, and then that's when Ren started attacking him. That happened almost like pretty much identical in the actual fight. Let me go back and try to see if I can find it. It was such a small little scene, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna find it in time or at all. I feel it. No, not there. It was way before that. This is a long episode too, so apologies. I think it's right before Lionheart bit, right? Trying to see here. Okay, so that was when they first attacking, I think. That was when everyone was getting matched up together and everything. Yeah, so I'm probably not going to find it, but there is a bit where Hazel blocked a shot from Nora, tossed her to the side, and then Ren attacked Hazel as well. So it's very similar to that. But this room in the opening is very well. Yeah, it's very similar. Like if you can see like the style of the room and everything, like it's got double floors just like the actual room does. I mean, it's not as detailed, but it's there. Like it's like I'm sure they had this concept for a while that they were gonna like hint at this room since the beginning, kind of thing. But I do hope Weiss gets to use the knight at least once. And I mean, in this thing, it's insinuating that Blake's gonna be there, so I hope so. We got 3 episodes left, so I could definitely see a lot happening, because we still have to deal with the White Fang outside, and we have to deal with everybody in the on the inside here, that the ambush or whatever. Weiss, I think, is hurt, not dead. I don't think she's dead. I don't think so. Otherwise, if she would have died, she would have evaporated, just like Cinder did, or not Cinder. Pyrrha. So yeah, I do hope that she can still fight after this. Like obviously the two sides, the two roads I can see down for Weiss right now is one side is she's hurt, but she can't fight anymore, kind of thing. But she can do kind of small things here and there, like maybe summons or something like that. And then the other road is she's hurt, but will get up again and fight again, kind of thing. Sorry, my throat, Jesus Christ. So all that, we have Mercury and Yang fighting each other, rematch kind of thing. Pretty cool fights with them. Ruby and Emerald, I mean, that's again like another combat skill difference there, because Emerald is very good at manipulating and dodging and all that kind of stuff. And Ruby's pretty quick, but she might need to use her semblance to get quick enough to maybe get past like her blocking or whatever. Like, yeah, I definitely do think she's got to get a little bit more faster in the fight. But again, she's knocked out right now. She was going Silver Maiden, or Silver Warrior, but she got knocked out on the head. So I could definitely see her being out for the count for at least this internal fight until it's clear. We Crow and Raven are fighting each other, literally, like, and they're basically saying they're not family anymore. So they're gonna probably go all out on each other, trying to kill each other. So I mean, that's gonna be brutal to see. Like, who wins that? Like, I hope none of them die. Like, I hope no one dies here. I hope so. Okay, I hope Cinder's group and everything gets captured and put in jail. That's the best case scenario, right? or or something like that. But I don't want Raven to die. I don't want Crow to die. Cinder, I'm okay with dying. Like, she's had her time. Just like Ironwood, right? Like, or not Iron. Sorry, not Jesus Christ, not Ironwood. Like Torchwick. Torchwick had his time and then he died, right? Cinder's had his time or her time. Emerald, I don't want dying. She's pretty cool. She level-headed. She's in like an eternal debt to Cinder in a way. So if Cinder dies, then she doesn't have to live her debt anymore, or like pose her debt anymore, so she can leave. We have Mercury. Not sure what his philosophy on everything is. He's just there. He's just there. Not sure if he wants to leave or whatever, but yeah. Then we have Hazel and all of them, all the Cinder group, and they can all die. I'm cool with that. Who else? Lionheart. I hope Lionheart kind of sees, the goodness, or not the goodness, the other side, how the fight Salem instead of joining her kind of thing. We saw a little bit of his weapon, how it's like a big kind of bulwark, or not bulwark. Is it bulwark? Can't remember what the actual term is for that shield, but it's just like a cylinder shield on his left arm, and he's able to spin it and stop it on 2 points of dust, emeralds or whatever, that are able to make 2 elements kind of thing. So, for instance, the rock that he made in front of him and then pushed out kind of thing. So like two things there. There's like a, well, let me actually go back because I want to see which elements that were. It was actually right around here. Or no, before this. It was right here. Oh, back a little bit more. Nope, back a little more. Okay, so right here.
I'm warning you. That's enough.
So I chose 2 elements, a fire rock and then toss it out. Alright, so yeah, so he spins it once for the element, and then he spins it again for another element. I thought it might have been the same element on both sides, because there's 2 sides of the shield that has a little circle, almost like selecting an element. So he selected one on the far side, and he spun it again for another element, and then he tossed it out kind of thing. So it's gonna be, he's very much Weiss-esque in that sense, but I do believe he doesn't have straightforward attacking. Maybe his shield kind of has a blade or something like that you can use to attack, but ultimately it's a shield to block and a bunch of dust combinations to actually use in combat. So effectively he's a mage, with maybe the hidden bonus of a dagger or something like that he can take out and defend himself close range. But ultimately a battle mage, something like that. That's kind of what Lionheart is. I do hope, like I said, I started saying, I do hope that he sees Ozpin as the better choice in this case, and joining him and fighting Cinder kind of thing, or Cinder and Salem and all them. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff he needs to atone for, like giving the information out on all the hunters and huntresses in his district, and then Salem killing all of them. So, given all of that, I'm sure he is going to get, like, hardcore reprimanded and, like, jailed and all that kind of stuff, but he can still help with Salem and maybe a couple of their plans. Maybe he knows something that Oscar and all of them don't know. So maybe he can help. But let's see. What else? We have we're not sure about Tyrion yet. Tyrion's kind of off on his own, getting healed up by Watts. Watts was gonna give him a new tail. So I'm not sure yet if that means he's gonna regenerate his original tail or get some kind of mechanical tail kind of thing. And either one would work for him really. But so Tyrion's still away. I don't think he's gonna intervene in this fight. I think all the players are here, right? Like all the people that are in this fight are here already. In this room, right? Like everybody, all of Team Cinder, Raven, Lionheart, Hazel, like all of them are here. We have the White Fang outside, like they're here already. I don't think anybody else will be joining Salem's team, like Salem's side of this war. Everyone who's supposed to be here is here. Maybe extras later on. I don't know. I don't see that happening though. But I see everyone here is here. And then all we have on the good guy side, Ruby's side, is Blake. Blake's missing, and all of the Faunus. So I could definitely see, like I said, like next episode and the episode after that, Blake arriving with the Faunus, and helping with the White Fang outside, and then Blake jumping in to actually help with the big fight, the big guys, the big heavy hitters. So yeah, it's gonna be really freaking awesome. I mean, just look at most of the combat here, like on like most of these fights, like they're very well choreographed. Like there was a bit here. That too. So she does have a laser for her gun, by the way. Okay, let's see. There was a bit here I was trying to cut to for. Let's see. I'm just gonna mute this while I go through here. I'm gonna flip through back and forth. That cut was actually pretty cool. Yeah, I tried to take advantage of the situation. Gosh, there was so much that happened in such a small time that like. Okay, this bit here, like Rice actually like using platforms like in air, like that was so well done. It almost reminded me like almost like parkour, but like in her way, like with the glyphs and everything. So Vernal is a very strong contender for like a heavy hitter for Team Cinder. So. Or Team Salem, I guess. She's not really part of Cinder. She's part of Raven's team. But anyways, still. It's going to be interesting to see who takes her out or maybe convinces her to stop kind of thing. Like, I'm wondering at some point if Raven is actually going to take the relic for herself and then just book it, right? Like, just like take the relic like she was planning on doing, book it out of there, and we won't have to fight Raven or Vernal. Like those two will be out of the equation for like fighting kind of thing. But at the same time, if that happens and Salem's team figures out that she did so, I could definitely see them abandoning the kingdom, the all of Mistral, because they don't need to be there. Because Raven has the relic, so why would they need to still be there if the relic is gone? So if Raven does that, so then that means like the battle's over kind of thing. They just like retreat and then figure out where to go there. I mean, they can't teleport. Raven can teleport and just keep teleporting and like stay away from Team Salem and everything. Depending on where she could teleport to, I guess. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens. like I said, a lot of the kids are outgunned for this battle, but I think in the proper sense of getting the upper hand or teaming up on one character can definitely turn the tide of battle. So, for instance, Cinder had that problem, right? It was RWBY doing her Silver Maiden, Silver-Eyed Warrior ability, and that made Cinder go down almost like a stun, right? If in like RPG terms or whatever, like she stunned Salem or Cinder. Damn it! And then Jean came in and tried to finish it off, kind of thing, but she blocked it in time, kind of thing, or the stab, I guess. She blocked it in time. So if they team up like that, like have they're like, for example, it's like Yang and Mercury, right? They're fighting each other, and like one kind of big flip, like Yang is flipping around and then just like shoots like a bolt like towards another fight, just like, and then it hits Cinder and it's like and then like John like stabs her, kind of it's like something like that, like all of them just doing their fight and then periodically shooting something towards another like battle like across the room, kind of thing, just to try to help them out, kind of thing. That would help significantly. But again, like I said, they're right now one-on-one, they're outgunned. Like all of them are outgunned. Like I don't think there's a single RWBY team member that is effectively better than their opponent. Maybe Yang and Mercury kind of going up against each other. I'm pretty sure Mercury, for some in some way, he in Volume 3, he made himself lose, kind of thing. Like he didn't go all out, but at the same time, when you're watching him fight, like Mercury fight, like in that fight with Yang, he looks like he's going all out. Like all he wants to do is eliminate them, kind of thing, so that way he can go on to the next round and like do something else. But like the opportunity arose of him being defeated, kind of thing. So it's like situational, right? Like he found a good way to improvise the situation and turn it to his style in Volume 3. So anyways, the point is, I think Yang could have the upper hand with Mercury, maybe par, kind of thing, with combat style and everything. And she's been training with Taiyang and all that kind of stuff, and she has her robot arm. That's like that's what Mercury didn't really foresee, or not foresee, but he's not fight against that kind of thing. But in a way, they're even, like, because Mercury's got his robot legs, Yang has got her robot arm. They're strong, so we're probably gonna see at some point Mercury and Yang fighting each other, and Mercury comes in to kick Yang, and then Yang blocks it with the robot arm, kind of thing, and then just go back and forth like that. Just keeps blocking it with the robot arm. So I don't know. Regardless, I hope Weiss is fine. I know she's fine. Like I don't think she's gonna die here. Otherwise we would have seen it here right now. If she was going to die, we would have seen it here. I don't think she's gonna die. I don't believe she's gonna die. That's one thing I do hardcore believe. She's not gonna die here. So I hope RWBY wakes up and potentially realizes she can do the Silver-Eyed Warrior state again, and help out a little bit more with Cinder to eliminate her off the field, kind of thing. But there's so much going on. I mean, Hazel has 2 students after him. Got Nora and Ren fighting Hazel, and he's shrugging it off like nothing. Like I was saying, the fight with Hazel, Nora came in to hit him, whatever. He blocked it, threw it aside, and then Ren came up, and then he's kind of blocked it with his arms, literally his arms. There's no metal or weaponry or anything in Hazel's hands, and he's just kind of blocking it, and just so I wonder if his semblance is hardening, kind of thing. He can harden his body to steel or whatever, and he can just fight. Not steel, but just hardening so he can actually fight. But I don't think we've seen him fight legit yet. He's just kind of been blocking a bunch of stuff. Yeah, this was a cool episode. Like I said, the choreograph is awesome. A lot of cool gun battles. Now I was busy loading this one thing. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and tune in next week for Chapter 11. Or Chapter 12, sorry, I was reading 11. For Chapter 12, we got 3 more episodes left of RWBY. I am stoked. I'm super friggin' stoked. So, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Chapter, whatever. Take care, buddy.